Hi guys, today we are going to talk about state of being verb in the present form. So what is it? So far we have learned that verbs are action words. So they perform action. Now let me introduce to you another aspect of a verb today. Not only does it perform action, but a verb also joins or links two words or ideas in a sentence and gives a meaning or understanding to the state of the noun. It shows the state of being of the noun in a sentence. So these verbs are called linking verbs or state of being verbs. So this video is going to give a detailed explanation of the state of being verbs that are used in the present form, present tense. So let's look out for more. So we have understood so far that state of being verbs are linking verbs, and they basically link two words or ideas in a sentence. And these are the sentences in which we describe the state of being or status of the subject, होने की स्थिति. And in these sentences, the subject and the description about the subject is joined or linked by the linking verbs or state of being verbs. Let's take a look. For example, if we talk of a chair, and if we see that the chair is blue in color, in Hindi we would say kursi neeli hai. So what is the status or the color of the chair? Neeli. In English we would say the chair is blue in color. So chair is the subject, blue is the description of the chair. What are we linking it with? Is. So is the linking verb here, or the state of being verb. Now please note that is actually a form of the verb be, and be has 8 other forms like am, are, was, were, being, been. So this video is going to give you a detailed explanation of the state of being verbs. Let us look out for more details and more understanding. So here we're going to look at the usage of the verb be, how the verb be and its different forms are used in a sentence. So we have learned that we use be as a linking verb when we describe the state of being of a subject or the status of a subject. So let's take a look at a few more sentences here. Ram is happy. So Ram is the Okay, so we've learned so far that be and its different forms are used as a linking verb in a sentence. So in a sentence, it basically links the subject and its description or status, right? So the linking verb has to agree with the subject, and depending on what the subject is, we would know which form of the be verb to use. Now this is a chart here that will give us a simplified explanation of which form of the be verb to use depending on the subject. Now since we are dealing in present tense only, we are only going to talk about the forms of be verb in present tense, that is am, is and are. So how we use them depends on whether the subject is first person, second person or third person, and if they are plural or singular in number. Now first person I, singular in number, what we use with that is am, I am. When it is first person but plural in number, that is we use are, we are. When it is second person, you, we also use the are form of the be verb, you are. All of you, second person plural in number, all of you are. But when it is third person singular number, that is he, she, it, or any name, we use is. He is, she is. But if it is they, that is third person and plural in number, we would say they are. So this is how we use the different forms of the verb be, depending upon the subject, whether first, second, or third person, and singular or plural in number. Yeah? So now we look at constructing sentences with the state of being verb. Since we are dealing with state of being verb in present tense, we'll only construct sentences in present tense today. So first we'll look at how to go about constructing an affirmative sentence. What is the formula? We have the subject plus the state of being verb, that is, am, or are, because it's present tense, plus the description of the subject, about subject. So let us look at constructing this sentence. मैं अच्छा अभिनेता हूँ. I would say I am a good actor. So I is the subject, is, am, or are comes next, the state of being verb, and about the subject, good actor. I am a good actor. The second sentence, पानी गंदा है. So you are describing the status of the water, that the water is unclean, right? So how would you say that in English? Water is dirty. Water is the subject. Then there is, which is the state of being verb, and dirty is about the subject. Water is dirty. Yeah? So now that we have constructed some affirmative sentences, we will look at constructing negative sentences with the state of being verb in it. So what is the formula? We would have the subject plus the state of being verb, is, am, are, plus not to make it negative, plus about subject, that is description of the subject. I repeat, we have subject plus state of being verb plus not plus about subject. So if we want to say Ram yahan nahi hai, we would say Ram is not here. So Ram is the subject, then we have is, the state of being verb, not to make it negative, and about subject, here. Ram is not here. The next sentence, आज Sunday नहीं है. So we would say in English, it is not Sunday today. So it is the subject here. Then we have the state of being verb is, not to make it negative, Sunday today. We are talking about the subject, it, whether it is Sunday or it is not. We are describing about the subject here. Yeah? So this is how we would construct a negative sentence with a state of being verb in it. Oh, we are going pretty fast. So we have covered affirmative sentences, negative sentences. Now we look at constructing some questions with a state of being verb in it. So this is the formula. We would first have the WH word or the question word plus the state of being verb, that is, am, are, plus subject, plus about subject, that is, subject's description. I repeat, WH word plus is, am, are, whatever is applicable, plus the subject, plus about the subject. So for example, if we want to say, तुम आज late क्यों हो? I would say, why are you late today? So why is my WH word. Then I have are, which is the state of being verb. Subject is you. Why are you? Late today is the description of the subject. Why are you late today? The next example, तुम्हारा नाम क्या है? Say in English, what is your name? So I have what, the question word, to begin with. Then I have is, the state of being verb. Your is the subject. What is your name? Name is about subject. What am I asking about you? I'm asking your name. So that is the description of the subject. What is your name? So this is how we construct a question with a state of being verb. Yeah? So now we'll construct some negative questions with the state of being verb in it. So this is interesting. There are two ways to go about it. The first formula is to use the WH word or question word plus is, am, are, the state of being verb, plus the subject, plus not, plus about the subject. So for example, if we want to say तुम खुश क्यों नहीं हो or क्यों तुम खुश नहीं हो, we would say why are you not happy? Why, WH word or question word, plus the state of being verb is, am, are is coming, you is the subject, then is not, and then about subject happy, the status of the subject. Why are you not happy? That's by the first formula. The second way to go about it is we would use the question word or WH word plus isn't or aren't or ain't. So here we are joining the state of being verb with the not and making it a shorter form of isn't. Instead of is and not, we are saying isn't. So then what we are doing is question word plus is not together, isn't or aren't, plus subject plus about the subject. So the same sentence, why are you not happy, we would say as why aren't you happy? Take a look, we have joined are and not together. And we are, why aren't you happy? Similarly, in the next example, Ashok phone क्यों नहीं उठा रहा है? We would say by the first formula, why is Ashok not receiving my calls? Is and not are separated if you take a look. Right? In the second formula, we would say, why isn't Ashok receiving my calls? So this is how you put in the state of being verb in a negative question. Hope it's clear now. So here we're going to look at some special rules. How we use the state of being verb when it is a subject. So we use it as a subject when we refer to a particular time or day. For example, 10 बज रहे हैं. We would say it is 10 o'clock. So it is my subject here, and next what I am using with it is the state of being verb is. It is 10 o'clock, about subject. Right? Similarly, if I want to say आज Thursday है, it is Thursday today. So it is my subject, then I have is, the state of being verb, Thursday today. So this is how we put the state of being verb when it is the subject. We also would look at how we use a state of being verb with it when we are talking of weather. For example, बहुत गर्मी है. We would say it is very hot. So it is my subject here. And then I have the state of being verb is very hot, about the weather. बाहर बहुत अंधेरा है या बाहर बहुत ठंडा है. I would say it is very cold outside or it is very dark outside. So it is my subject, and next what I have is the state of being verb. So this is how we use it as a subject for mentioning of time, day or weather. And next what we use is the state of being verb. Yeah? So here we look at the next set of rules. So here it is a subject and is used to describe a situation. For example, पुलिस को बुलाना आवश्यक है. It is necessary to call the police. So it is my subject here. Is the state of being verb. It is necessary to call the police. So describing the gravity of the situation. In the next sentence, ऐसा करना ज़रूरी है. So it is important to do it. So it is my subject, is state of being verb, important to do it, showing the necessity or the importance of the situation. We also use it and a state of being verb together when there is a question without a subject. For example, कौन है? Who is it? So I am looking for an answer which would be the subject. Who is it? क्या है? What is it? So these are few special rules that we have with it while using a state of being verb. So now we look at another set of rules where there is used as a subject. For example, Delhi में बहुत प्रदूषण है. There is a lot of pollution in Delhi. So there is subject here. There, and it is followed by the state of being verb. There is a lot of pollution in Delhi. So it basically shows presence or existence of something. It shows that there's a lot of pollution that exists in Delhi or that is present in Delhi. There is a lot of pollution in Delhi. So there is my subject here. Example 2 if we look at, इस क्लास में 3 लड़के हैं. In English I would say there are 3 boys in the class. So there is my subject of the sentence. Next we have are, the state of being verb, 3 boys in the class. Yeah? हमारी कंपनी में एक सेल्समैन की ज़रूरत है. There is a need of a salesman in our company. There is my subject here, and then we have the state of being verb, is a need of a salesman in our company. So these are few sentences where there is used as a subject, and then we use a state of being verb next to there. Yeah? Okay, so now we come to the exercise. So here we have a set of fill in the blanks where we would have to select the correct state of being verb and fill in the blanks. So take your time, fill in the blanks here, and I'll be right back to clarify the answers. So let's take a look at the answers real quick. Number 1, you dash my best friend. You second person, singular in number, so are, you are my best friend. I can't read very well, but I dash good at maths. I first person singular number, hence we'll use am. I am good at maths. Rita's dress dash grey and white. Rita's dress, something we are talking about. So third person singular in number, Rita's dress is grey and white. I am 6 years old, because I is first person singular in number. Who dash going to the movie. So this can be either is or are. Who is going to the movie or who are going to the movie. I can address a crowd here or I can talk to one person here. Number 6. What dash her name? What is her name? He dash late. He is third person singular number, hence it'll be is. He is late. Sita dash in love. So Sita, third person singular number, because it's a name. Sita is in love. There dash fast winds during the storm. So this is where there is a subject here, right? And fast winds, it's plural. So I will say there are fast winds during the storm. Number 10. When dash Ram leaving the country? When is Ram leaving the country? So I hope you have some clarity now. Hope this video helps you guys. If you like the video, do not forget to like, share and subscribe. And if you want to get more such insights, and if you want to become more confident while speaking English, join the Unnati English Workshop. Visit us at unti.in/eng. And for any comments that you may have, please type in the comment section below and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching.